this was such an expanse, acres and acres and acres. How does it actually work where you've got a canine and you've got such a large area? Are they just roaming until they find?
Right. So they're all trained to find what we would call hot human scents. So obviously the suspect lying down in the middle of the woods overnight or for any extended time, that's the hottest human scent in the area. So these dogs are trained. It's probably the greatest form of training. It's longer than the human police academy to train the dogs to do this. So they're analogous to me. We talk about technology. To me, they're the greatest technology law enforcement has because they're like odor sensing, heat seeking missiles. So they get on the scent and they target the odor, and at the hands of the handler, who we could call a technician, seeks out the odor, and they're trained to clamp down and hold the suspect. And in this case, it was textbook. You have a dangerous criminal with a weapon. No officers got hurt. And this dog, they deployed perfectly well. And as you can see, deadly physical force would have been authorized under this circumstance. Dogs are not deadly physical force. They're not considered that. So this is the amazing marriage between humans and dogs.
If a dog latches on to a person, the person is going to resist and recoil, which unless the dog is called off, they'll just go further and further and further, and it could become deadly force. So I'm assuming that the trainer has to always be near the dog in case the dog makes contact.
So that's an excellent point, because dogs sometimes don't understand. They don't make moral decisions and they don't make emotional decisions. This is just one big game for them. So they're not tracking a murderer, they're tracking a toy, and they're hunting for something analogous to hunting a rabbit. The handler is always responsible, just like a gun. It can't accidentally go off. But to your point, Harvey, it's a reflexive action. If you have a 70-pound dog attached to your body, you can't comply. You have to resist that. It's a human reflex. But it's up to the handler. As soon as the dog makes contact and is subdued, I should say the suspect is subdued, he should be able to call him off with a voice command.
Is there a particular kind of dog that's best suited for this?
So for this kind of work, criminal apprehension, we'd call it, German Shepherds, and now lately you'll hear the breed Belgian Malinois. And Belgian Malinois, they are like genetically hardwired. They're more determined, so to speak, than even the German Shepherd. So those are the two primary dogs for patrol work or military working dogs that go out and apprehend people. Obviously, any dog, your pet at home, could search for drugs and anything. When I was in the military after 9/11, we used poodles to search inside the compartments of submarines because you couldn't get a big German Shepherd or a Malinois down.
Michael, you get a couple of mini golden doodles, nobody will ever suspect anything. They'll come to the dog. They'll be like, oh, it's so cute.
Undercover golden doodles. I love it.